Testing, testing, testing. Hey, family. What's going on? Testing, 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 the testing. Hey, fam bam. What's goody? What's goody? Hopefully, you all like the new little picture that I made. It's temporary. I'm actually make a real nice graphic design for our Ketchup Tarot. But, quick little rough draft just to show y'all an idea. Ketchup and Tarot, we actually got a picture now, y'all. I hope everybody's good. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Now, y'all know I'm still trying to learn Restream. How do I take this picture off this thing? Oh, God. Oh, okay, here it is. Hey, Sam. I got it, y'all. I got it figured out finally. Let me clean my camera off. It looks a little dirty. It was very dirty. It was very, very, very much dirty. Hey, y'all. What's good? Welcome. Hey, Sunflower. She said, I'm from the South. It's ketchup. Ketchup and taro. I'm feeling good today, y'all. I feel good. I slept really, really good. I went to sleep at shit, like 11 something. Slept till like 9, 9:30. Yeah, I needed that sleep. How are y'all doing? Let me know down below. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to all my rugrats. I appreciate y'all. Uh-oh, y'all. Look, 2 days in a row, we're on to something. So I got my coffee here. Let me go ahead and stir it up. Again, apologies. I did not plan on keeping y'all waiting that long. My Keurig machine was acting weird. And I don't know if y'all have ever had a Keurig machine and this happened, but it's getting to the point now where I can't make coffee on a full setting. It has to be like the medium cup or like the little shot of espresso. So I don't know if it's time for a new Keurig or what. All right. I need a little bit more creamer. Can y'all tell that this is my first cup? I can't believe I waited this long. What's good, y'all? Though, welcome in, welcome in. Today we're doing tarot. Today I want to focus in on relationships. I think this coffee is just entirely too hot to drink right now, so I'm gonna just set it off to the side. Today, y'all, we have our limonata for the bud, okay? Actually, Yeah, this is the limonada. This is the limonada. No, I'm lying. I got a new one yesterday. Yeah, after we got off live stream. I forget the name of this, but I know that it has cherry pie as a strand, and it's a hybrid. And cherry pie is my favorite strand of bud, so I definitely had to get it, and it was on sale, and I have free points. Like, yeah, so I basically I got this damn near for free. So let's go ahead and spark up our bud. I rode a banana boat, y'all. Shout out to all my potheads out there. So y'all, I've been channeling Cinderella for whatever reason. And then as I was thinking about the story of Cinderella, I was thinking about Cinderella as like Cinderella in her 30s, Cinderella in her 40s. You know, what happens to you mentally after growing up like a Cinderella, what that does to your mind, what kind of men you attract, you know? So we are in the spirit of Cinderella today. Maybe the message will correlate because, like, I've legit been thinking about Cinderella since I woke up. So I don't know if some of us have kind of had that experience in our life to where we were treated like the in-house slave. You know, maybe you're a part of a big family and you're the middle child, or feel like the black sheep is given very much black sheep energy. But y'all see in the title, it says, fuck you. Y'all, I pulled a card before we even got on here, and it says, not today. So, like, I don't know if there's someone from your past or, someone that you fell out with recently that you just have not been wanting to fuck with, but they're on your ass now. They're calling you, they're texting you. You see them watching your stories on social media. Like, where did you come from? Why are you trying to give me all this energy and attention now? I still feel a way about what you did to me. You're going to come back and act like everything's just hunky dory. Like, that's what I'm feeling here. Excuse me. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah, it's hot. It's good though. So y'all see in the title, or not in the title, but in the description box, or in the comment box, sorry, you'll see that I have a link for anybody that might want to come up. Today I want to do things a little bit different. So, if y'all are feeling open to, coming up, maybe sharing your story, asking some questions, maybe you need some advice on something, the link is down there. All I ask is that you be respectful. Yeah, yeah. So if you would like to come up, definitely come up. We'll do some chit chatting, and yeah. Mhm, mhm, mhm. That coffee's the one. That coffee is the one. But y'all, I just talked to y'all yesterday. So as far as like life stuff, nothing. really much new. I made sure that I wrote out some of my goals and stuff yesterday, like I told you all to do. Never going to tell y'all to do something that I don't do. Um, I also took some time out to like, I'm not going to tell y'all too much, but I'm coming up with new products on my website. So, I've been brainstorming on that. I watched a couple video on herbs, different herbs that I've never, messed with before. So, I'm broadening my horizon. And I hope that you're doing the same. It's what, Sunday? It's Sunday. So I'm mentally preparing myself for this next week to come. I've been working every day, damn near, for the past couple months. And I probably have another month or another 3 weeks to go before I can take like a couple days off. So, making sure that my mental is there, mind over matter, mind over body, because although delivering packages is easy, it can be very tedious, and you get a workout, you get a real good workout. So, it takes a bit of energy to get used to. So, but I'm building on my stamina, and things are looking up financially. You know, as before, I felt like I was kind of in a rut. You know, so mhm. Okay, let's go ahead and shift the energy, y'all. Let's get into the reading. I'm gonna leave the music going today. Right. So, as I said, I picked a card before we came on, shuffled, card was right on top. I actually took a picture. The thumbnail has this card on it. Not today. Okay? So it reads, not today, not dealing, I'm hurt. Avoiding a conversation slash a call, maybe a person, boundaries. Like you're still angry at this person. Or maybe this person is still angry at you. I want to pick another card. And then we're going to dive into the energy. Okay, so this card flips over. We have the Phoenix. What did we talk about yesterday? The Phoenix is all about newness. Remember that baby from yesterday? The newness. You are birthing, being rebirthed. You're birthing new ideas, new business ventures, all this stuff, new state of mind. You don't have no time to be bitter and hung up, no pun intended with the phone, hung up on the past, hung up on the woes, these past people that mean you no good. So excuse me, we have new phase, we have rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So like maybe before you were thinking about this person as well. It might be a stretch to say that you were missing them, but you were thinking of this person. Maybe thinking about reaching out to them. Maybe thinking of giving in like you're used to doing. When you know in this situation, they did you wrong, not the other way around. But you're used to that pattern of giving in, giving in, giving in, you know, because you're lonely. Because I don't want to be lonely. I would rather deal with this bullshit. I would rather deal with them cheating on me, stealing from me, lying to me, belittling me, whatever it is, than to be alone. I'm also getting the energy here that there has been a tower moment within this relationship. And I'm picking up heavily that this is a married couple, okay? Or a couple that has been together 10, like long 10 plus years, you know. What do they call those? Um, what do they call it when you're not married but you've been together for so long? That type of energy. There's kids involved, grandkids involved. You guys have built a whole family with each other. I don't even feel like these people are sleeping in the same bed. Um, this man or this woman has been kicked out of the home or has left the home. And, you know, like I said, you were thinking of them, maybe possibly missing them, you know, even if that was just on a sexual basis. But for you, you're like, I'm creating boundaries. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to, no. Mm-mm. We're doing this differently. And Spirit says that this is a cycle, like this is a pattern. This is not the first time that this woman or this man has been kicked out of the house, or, you know, that a big argument happens and the result is that partner leaving for a few days, maybe a week, maybe the longest they've left is a month, you know, and we're creeping up on that time. And the person that has left the house is used to the cycle, right? Used to, okay, it's about that time that I come on home, right? Like, come on, babe. Like, let me on back home. What are we doing here? Like, miss you. And you're just like, dude, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I just see you looking at the phone. Like, here's the phone. And you're just like, fuck that. I'm not answering the fucking phone. And if this is right for you, like, girl, like, kudos, girl. Like, stand your ground. What happened, though, to get you all to this situation? You can't avoid this situation, you know? So it may be time to have that conversation, to talk about those boundaries that you set forth. You need to ask yourself those tough questions. Do I still love this person? Do I really want to be with them? Do they really love me? Do I want to give it a go again? Do I want to let this man or this woman back in this house knowing damn well how this shit is going to go? Are you ready to repeat the cycle again? Or are you like really fed up and done? Write you get these papers. Write out the pros and cons. Like, let's take it back to the old school. It's that simple. You know, my husband, good, bad. What's the good about them? What's the bad about them? If the good outweighs the bad, maybe you need a compromise. Maybe this can be fixed. Maybe you're the problem, you know? But if the cons outweigh the pros, then what are we doing? And this is the thing that sucks about getting married and getting in, you know, long-term relationships at a very, very young age. You know, we're together for a few months and then we decide to shack up because one of us have a place, is given that energy. And, you know, time goes on, you guys fall in love, you guys begin to make babies, you guys upgrade from that apartment to a house now. You know, you are establishing life together because you had kids, not necessarily because you genuinely love each other. Because when you're so young, you're still learning. You're still learning yourself. You're changing. So, like, let's say that you all got together 20, and you know you had your apartment and you let them move in, or vice versa. You know, and you know y'all got together at 20, right? Y'all started having kids at 21. Y'all were a year together. Boom, you're pregnant, right? I love him. I love her. We're gonna stick together. We have a baby. Oh, going through emotions with that. Life goes on. Baby is bigger now. Now there's babies. They're teenagers. You might have one going off to college. You might have one that has a baby on the way. Now you're a grandma. Y'all spent time together, is what I'm getting at. But was it for the kids, or was it because y'all really loved each other? And y'all changed during this time. Now you're 28, you're thinking different. Now you're 35, you're thinking different. Now you're 41, still stuck in this fucking situationship that you thought was true love because everything kind of went as planned or how it was supposed to go. You got the picket fence, you bought the dogs, you guys invested in the property, you guys got married, you had the kids. I think I already said that. I don't know, but y'all feel me? The American dream is here. We did it. Everything happened like just in a row, so it had to have been. It was meant to be, right? But why are you inching yourself away from this person during the nighttime? Why does it make you eek when they touch you? Why do little things that they do irritate you? Why have they became your pet peeve? Why are we turning a blind eye when we know that our mate is cheating on us? The kids are out the house now. So what's the excuse? You know what I'm saying? So this is tough. This is tough right here. I'm not gonna act like um the mistake that was made here though was that you didn't genuinely love self in the beginning. And you gotta get back to that point, even if that means breaking up the family. You're a grown ass woman, you're a grown ass man. If you're not in love and you're not happy and you're settling, I don't care if you're 43, 72, I don't care if you're 29, 24, 19, it's time to go. I don't care if you just bought the house, work it out. If you're not happy, you're not happy and you're living for someone else and their happiness, bending for them, stretching yourself for them, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You can't give from an empty well, vessel, cup, except you can't give what you don't have. And I feel like you've been running on low fumes for so long that you're exhausted. Maybe this very situation here with this mate leaving, this big argument, you leaving, and it was out of anger. Maybe this was for a reason. And your changed mind of not letting this man or woman back in the house is for a reason. The pattern is switching, but you're so used to being comfortable on this, it's switching. So you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. The body is going in the shock. Your mind is going in the shock. The spirit is going in the shock because you're switching shit up. That's normal. Change is uncomfortable, but more so like staying in this relationship like you're killing yourself. That's the most uncomfortable thing ever, right? So why not deal with just this little moment of being uncomfortable versus the rest of your life? Why? Because the kids are used to seeing you guys together. They're grown with their own kids now. That would be their responsibility to explain to their kids what happened with y'all. Like you're overthinking it. If you're not happy, let them go. If you're the bitch in this situation, if you're the bitter one that's still holding on to the past, if your man is trying, you know what I'm saying? Like genuinely trying, and you're just stuck. Maybe you're the problem, sis. You know. So that was meant for someone. Hey, Shay Shay. That was definitely meant for someone. Mm. And speaking of change, like I was saying before, and I want to just emphasize, I see a lot of times that women, they always complain about, how their men change. It's more so women. But it's like, sis, He's supposed to change. Didn't you change? And like if you didn't change, then that's another problem. Like you don't I don't have the same mindset that I had when I was 21 now that I'm about to be 29 in September. I I'm not even that same person. Like I can't relate to her. I know that I was her, 21-year-old me, but I don't have anything in common with her, you know? So we don't allow our partners to change. And when they do change, like we automatically, and most of the times it's due to shit that we went through in the past, people cheating on us or whatever. You're insecure and you put your insecurities on them. Oh, they're changing because I'm fat. Oh, they're changing because they're cheating. Oh, they're changing because they're gay. I mean, we just go to the extreme. Like we do, ladies, we go to the extreme. And maybe it's just the man likes golf now. And golf fit. I mean, sometimes they're out there for like 8 hours, damn it. And that's what he loves to do. And instead of you know, being a supportive partner and maybe, making some lunches for him, asking him different questions about golf, even if you don't give a fuck, you know, getting some golf books, getting him some golf attire, giving in to his new hobby and how he's changing. Maybe he even asked you to go with him to golf. And you know damn well it's like a 7 hour thing. And you're like, no, no, like I'd rather just sit home, drink mimosas. And he's asked you and over, and now you're frustrated. Oh, he just wants to be with his golf buddies every day. No, bitch, he asked you if you wanted to go. He tried to include you in his new hobbies, his new aspirations, but no, you were just so worried on like I don't know if it's Dick, I don't know if it's you know what I'm saying. You were feeling like oh well, I'm lacking here, so why should I give there? Y'all get where I'm coming from? Ugh, it just be the messiness of it all, and men do it too. Men do it too, but more so I see a lot of women do that. Um, you gotta love your partner through change. You know, and if the change is so just diverse, you maybe y'all just don't belong together. Maybe y'all were just supposed to be together for to have those children and those grandchildren. you know, and I know it's easier said than done to just like pack up and leave or just, but it's also not that hard. Especially if you guys genuinely love each other, then your partner is gonna like maybe they're thinking the same thing. They're gonna hear you out. You guys are going to come to a middle ground and separate positively, without spite, without vengeance, someone trying to get more money over here or make you feel bad about this over there, throwing up the past or you know. So how y'all feeling, y'all? Anything resonating for you all? Does anybody have any questions? Would anybody like a tarot reading? Everything you need to know is in the description, rolling across the screen, and in the comment box too. So, mm-mm-mm-mm. Y'all, this coffee. Mm, all right. So I want to dig on some more details that possibly I did not pick up in regards to this relationship. Small hands, small hands. I swear I need baby decks of cards, y'all. What is going on with us mentally? Why are we bitter? Like to the core. what really hurt us? Why do we really feel stuck like this? You know, what's stopping us from what's what's making us resist this change? Be resistant to this change, rather. Ooh, let's pull from the bottom first. We got Maiden Revolution. You see all that fire? Mm. Look at y'all really gotta look at this card. The emphasis on the throat chakra, okay? Which I'm about to go get my cheat sheet because yesterday I forgot and I'm not gonna forget today, okay? Emphasis on the throat chakra, and you see how they really like put emphasis on it even more with her hair being the color of the throat chakra. So it's like look at that throat chakra. She doesn't want to talk. It's like I have to stay here. I have to stay here in this space or god damn it, I'm gonna set this bitch on fire. Like peace is obtainable, but it could get I could pop the trunk at any moment. Okay, this is a woman who was like crazed, dazed, pissed, also very passionate, very like self-aware. You know what you want to be, who you are, but you're like, fuck this decision. Like, you know how big this decision is. So you're like, you know, there's anxiety around this. This is heavy. This is deep. This is going to change your life and everyone around you. But this is like in a positive way. Like, it's time to love you for real, for real. But like, so back to the throat chakra. You remember the card that was like, not today. You just literally went ghost mode, silent mode. I'm not saying shit to you because like, you almost don't want to fuck it up. You almost don't want to, like, you don't want to say the wrong thing. You know, you still love this man. You still care about this man. If the roles are reversed, switch it if you're the male. Um, so they almost better be happy that you're silent, is the energy that is given, okay? Let me go get the sheet for the throat chakra, okay? Okay. So y'all see how her hair is this okay, so here's the throat chakra right here. And y'all see how her hair is the same color. And not only is her hair the same color, but if you look at her throat, look at her neck, and you see the portal of that chakra, and you see what color it is, right? So, all just confirmation here. So, the element of the throat chakra is sound or ether. The meaning of the throat chakra, get this, y'all, purification. Purification. Color is light blue. The seed sound, and the seed sound, anytime you hear seed sound, y'all, that just means for my meditation folks, um, vom, yam, that kind of thing. That's a seed sound. Meditation sound is another word for it. And it's ham, Ham, like ham, but ham, that's the sound for your throat chakra. So isn't it amazing how like each chakra has a certain sound? Like it has a certain vibration that'll tune it up. It's the body is amazing. Anyway, So the affirmation for the throat chakra is I speak. So maybe get your piece of paper and write down, I speak validation into my life. I speak whatever it is into your life and speak that. Um, the location is the throat, of course. The planets that correlate with the throat chakra is Mercury. And the glands that are tied to this chakra is the thyroid. So, what are the odds if you have thyroid issues and your throat chakra is clogged up or overcharged? Okay? So, chakras are very, very, very important, y'all. Like if they're not working correctly, your body suffers straight up. So, I would definitely recommend for you to work on this throat chakra. Maybe try this meditation, the and just do it. I can't talk. Do it over and over again. Just do it over and over. Okay, let's move right along. What else is going on with us internally? Mm. Fruition, but it's in reverse. You're so scared. Like, but scared of what? Look at the fruit, and I'm gonna put it upright. That way you can see. Scared that it just might work. I mean, I'm confused. What are we scared about? Fruit. Fruits is a when you see fruits with anything, if you're reading the Bible, if you're talking spirituality, if you're reading stories about the gods and they bring us some fruits is a great thing. That means that whatever you put your work into, it was and it is paying off. Fruits is the physical is 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 a physical way of saying like you're winning, you're getting everything that you wanted, everything that you desire. So you have to make that decision first. You have to put the work in first. You can't be scared of the think about it like this. You're running from just a measly conversation. Like they're your mom or your dad, like they're gonna whoop your ass, like spank you or something. Like what are they gonna do? Put you on the billboards on the highway and say this, this bitch Shayla ain't shit. Da, 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 da. Like it's just gonna sting just for a little bit. Like who gives a fuck? Like really at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Like you speak your truth and then like who gives a fuck? It's that simple. It's over. So what are you really scared for? Because you're comfortable. You're comfortable. And you may be scared of being alone. You literally came out of your mama's pussy by yourself. And guess what? When you die, you're gonna take your that's you. You're gonna transform your energy. You're gonna go through that whole process by yourself. hmm We need connections in life. Connections are important. We thrive off of them. But you have to know self. That's what our ancestors have been saying from the beginning. That's the message that you see over and over and over and over again. No matter what religion, no matter what book you read, Know thyself. In some way, shape, or form. Know thyself. And the Most High puts us through different experiences in life. This is a game. This is a virtual game, y'all. In a dome. We are in a dome on missions. People controlling it up above. This is a game. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you literally have to think like that. Like, what decision is my avatar gonna make next? You know, like, don't take yourself so seriously. Like, it's okay. This path though is rocky, bumpy. It's got thistles and thorns and monsters, goons, and goblins around, and you're tired of dealing with it. Change paths. And if it doesn't work out, oh well. But if you are the person that's just stuck in this relationship because you're used to being with someone and you don't know how to be with yourself, that's even more of a reason to leave this situation. Or like, even if you don't leave this situation, you need time and space for you. And if you know that, like, okay, I love this man, I know that I'm the problem. Or I love this woman so much, but I know I am the problem. I need space and time to myself to know myself. That way I can come back to her or him whole. You can do that. And if they don't allow you to do that, that shows you something, right? Like, just be real. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Like, if you really genuinely love that person and they love you, what in their right mind would, if you come, baby, I love you so much. We've been going through so much. Like, I know that I have not been the best woman that I could be to you. I know that I've been angry. I know that I've been overzealous. I know that I've kind of been materialistic. And that's not what I got with you for. I'm losing myself, baby. I really don't know who I am right now. I don't want to be without you, but maybe I do just for a little bit, just to like gain some clarity on myself. I'm going through it spiritually. I need my mama. Would you think it'd be a problem that like I got my own apartment or something for a while? I don't want to be without you. I feel like whoopsie wop wham. What do you think about that, babe? How would that make you feel? Boom. Yeah, I got that mouthpiece, y'all. But it's that simple. You know, like, or baby, you know I love you. But I don't like it when you disregard my feelings. And maybe you're not doing it on purpose. But like, let me give you an example. You remember yesterday when we was in the car and you said X, Y, and Z. And I told you, like, damn, you ain't have to say it like X, Y, and Z. I feel like sometimes you da. Is that what you be doing? And they might come with, nah, baby, why you feel like that? I just feel like that because da 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 da. And then it brings me back to this time of my life where da 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 da. Be open with your partner. Like, it's not that hard, you know? Oh, goodness. If it has something to do with sexuality, baby, that's hard. But you gotta have that conversation. Look, honey, I don't know how to say this. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I've been thinking about women. I've been thinking about women. I've been looking at women. Oh Lord, what's going on with me? I don't want to cheat, but like I might be like bisexual or something, or I might be like, or baby, I've been looking at the men. Don't tell nobody, but what's going on? And this dude was in my inbox and in the. Now you supposed to be my best friend, and like, but boy, I'm feeling this way. But what we gonna do? Because it might not be that, but that's just an example. You know, we're so scared of being real with ourselves that it stops us from being real with the people that we're supposed to love and like be vulnerable with. If you're with someone, saying all that to say, and you get to a space to where you're changed or you're changing or you feel a way, you feel a type of way about anything and you can't speak to them about it, you don't need to be with them. They're not the ones for, that's the answer. It's time to go. So if I did pinpoint anything that you're going through, if it resonates for you, if I hit it on the nose for you, baby, and you know in your heart of hearts, like, I hear you, Army, but that shit ain't flying with my man. That shit ain't flying with my woman. It's time to go. That's it. And, work on yourself, self love. Because all the love that we expect someone to give to us or that we want someone to give to us, you have to have that within first in order to obtain that and like cultivate that and like keep it going in a relationship for it to be solid. Um, you have to, how do I don't want to keep saying the same thing. Um, you have to know what makes you tick. You have to know what turns you on. You have to know what turns you off. You have to know what your pet peeves are. You have to know your passions in life. Um, the negative aspects about you. How you can be on a cranky day. You have to know all these things about yourself. You have to know, you have to be able to, that roller coaster ride that your mate can give you, like that feeling like that, like you're just on cloud nine, you're melting. You have to have given yourself that before expecting someone else to give it to you. Period. That orgasm that he gave you, that orgasm that she gave you, that had you just spinning round and around, had you like, oh my God, clenching your toes, like this is the one for me. I will never meet nobody that'll fuck me like she fucked me. You had to have fucked yourself like that. You had to have found that spot on yourself before. You know what I'm saying? You have to spend a lot of time to yourself. That's why I feel like that's what our 20s are for. To get to know yourself to the point to where you're like, okay, I know me. I can't be stopped. I can't be crumbled. I can't be tainted. I don't care if a tornado come through this bitch. I'm so strong and confident within myself. I know that I built myself up sturdy. This house is made of bricks, honey. It ain't coming down. This foundation is chef's kiss. But instead, and it's not our fault. This is a program, and this is something that we grew up seeing. This is not our fault. But as soon as we graduate high school and we get the little bit of attention and the little sex, it might not be the best sex in the world. That's the thing, y'all. You don't know because it'd be the first couple of people you done fucked with, or every person you done fucked with. First, you shacking up with them, and you're like, oh, this is what it is, and we're supposed to be together, and da da da. And you're still a teenager in your mind, like, So anyway, yeah, I'm off my soapbox though, y'all. I think I said enough. I think I said enough. Let me pull a couple more cards from the Zero Fucks Given deck. This one flew out. You need some fucking... Come on, Spirit. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. I'm not lying, y'all said that. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone, y'all. It said don't look at anybody. You need a timeout. You have not been on your best behavior. Okay? No longer will we be letting these fuck boys and fuck girls from the past determine how you're gonna treat this person you're with or whatever. Fuck a nigga. Fuck these bitches. They ain't shit. Mm, mm. That's toxic. That's ugly. And you're lying to yourself. That's disgusting. We gotta let that go. You do need someone, and vice versa. People need you. So we just all Gen Z, we just gonna all die by ourselves in a house with 7 cats and 7 doors and Snow White. Get the fuck out of here. We do need friends. We do need love. We do need connection. That's music to your heart, to your mind, to your soul. It hits the same frequencies as listening to some 1960s oldies. Shoo bop, shoot, shoot, shoo bop. I'm talking about the good music, okay? It does the same thing. It lets off the same frequency. So, yeah. Did you know that chocolate gives off dopamine similar to love? That's a random fact, but yeah, we do need people. So stop saying that shit. That's why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Maybe because you have that mentality. It's time to detox. It says drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. You have to literally declutter your mind and your space. Okay, as above, so below, so within, so without. So whatever that you do in the tangible world, you also do in the meta, so to speak. And vice versa. So if you're searching for clarity and your house is dirty, you're not searching for clarity. You're a hot mess. Fact. Fact. Clean yourself up. You look like a shit show. Godly. We're just not trying hard anymore, because that's what routine does. It says, don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Ask a fucking expert. So maybe you're used to like getting advice from, like I said, your friends or like people in your family, the people that you're used to just calling whenever you have a problem, but they really don't, like they kind of give you the shoulder a bit, and that's good. You need that, but there's no advice. There's no, you know, you just get a hug, you know? And some of us might need a little bit more, like whether it is getting a tarot reading or seeking out a counselor. If this is marital issues, a marriage counselor. There needs to be a third party individual that actually has experience that knows what they're talking about to possibly help you out of this very situation that you're in, because you just might not have all the answers right now because your mind is clogged and cluttered with like the emotions, the ego. You know what I'm saying? You're still in the thick of the situation, you know? That's like, I remember when I was homeless and there would be people that would have a game plan for me. All you have to do is X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah on me. It's so simple. But I'm in the situation, so I was thinking of it completely different. You know? It's easy for them on the outside to be like, girl, I see where you're at. Especially if they've been there before. Like, I see where you're at. Like, just do this, do that, hit them up, stay consistent, and you'll be fine. I can say that now, but when I was in it, it was not that, you know? So sometimes we need outside people to let us know what's up, because you don't know what you're talking about when you're in the thick of your situation. You do not, because your emotions are intact. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. People that have been around the block a couple more times than you. That have traveled more than you. You know? Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. Don't believe every shitty thought that you have. I say. These cards is carding today. If you're enjoying this and you have not hit that like button already, what the fuck are you doing? And secondly, if you enjoying this, y'all, send a little love to the Cash App if you may. Buy your girl a coffee. It's right there at the top of the screen. Scan that barcode and buy your girl coffee. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. So, like, if this whole reading here, the shit that was resonating was for a fuck boy that's just crashing on in your house type shit, girl, really? Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Let them go. They ain't about nothing anyway. You know, I'm gonna tell you from someone that did it themselves. I had to learn the art of finesse when I was homeless. And keep in mind, I was chronically homeless. Like, I say 11 a lot, but I think it was like 10 years. 9.5, 10 years I was homeless. So I learned the art of you fake it till you make it. I always had someone taking care of me, always staying in someone's house. Um, Sorry, y'all, I had to relax my girl for a sec. But I learned how to use people and very well, you know? Saying that to say that maybe the person that you're with was just using you. Or maybe you were the user. It's time to accept that, come to grips with that, and work on that. hmm You have to change that. I had to change that with myself. I had to go within. I had to be honest with myself. I had to look myself in the mirror and not only build myself up and telling like the positive things, you're beautiful, all that, but like you did that person wrong. You slept with that person's man. You did it. Like I have to be real with myself. Like you were a bitch. You were lazy. You were this. You didn't know how to take accountability. It's not always someone else, mama. Okay? And even when pointing the finger back, y'all know the classic saying. So those fingers pointing back, most of the time is just accountability for allowing the behavior. Because another classic saying, people only do what you allow them to. If somebody comes and punches me in my face right now, I'm going to whoop that monkey bitch ass. Do you hear me? Do you think that she's going to come and punch me in my face again? If somebody were to spit on you, you going to beat that hoe down, right? That person is not going to walk back up and spit on you, right? Duh, I would hope not, unless they just have a death wish. you know? So, and in other words, create boundaries for yourself too. Boundaries are so important. I don't care if it's with a friend, a cousin, your mother. Ouch. That's a spot where we don't need to go again. I love you. I know you didn't mean anything by it, but that's a boundary for me. You know? For me, when my family comes in my house, baby, I'm saging. Whether I do it openly or I just have the bowl by the door. You're walking through that smoke, If you have an issue with that, Turn your black ass back around. You don't belong in here anyway. It must be a demon on you. Because you're getting saged when you come to my home. That's the boundary for me. When you come to my house, you're going to come with pure energy because you're coming inside of a pure, wholesome home. You know? Not saying that my house is perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But we check energy at the door. That's a boundary for me. So if you can't respect that, no problem. You know? But you can't come in here. Anybody have any questions, thoughts? Anybody want to hit that link? You want to say something? Would you like some advice on anything? I am done with the reading, so I'm going to go ahead and spark back up the blunt. And thank y'all for tuning in to Ketchup Tarot. I did bring my Empath Oracle deck, but we did not get into that today, so next time we'll get into this to start. I'm going to leave it on my table, that way I don't forget. So y'all, chakras, let's go over those real quick, okay? Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, angels, first off, for coming in, y'all. They did they big one today. I'm purely a vessel, okay? I'm purely a vessel. So thank you, because yeah, I feel like this message hit a lot of people. So myself included. So the throat chakra. I also seen a lot of green, the heart chakra, also the sacral and the root. So basically, y'all, we are working from the throat chakra all the way down. I am going to go ahead and put this in the camera. That way, if you want to catch a screenshot real quick, a screenshot. Y'all, my list is crazy today. A screenshot of said poster. And then you can zoom in and blah, 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 blah. But that way, even if you can't see these letters, you'll be able to see like throat chakra, heart chakra, all the way down. Look those up and work on those. Okay? So throat chakra all the way down. Okay, hopefully you caught the still frame. I'll do you another one too, and I will take a picture of it, a clearer picture, and put it on the community wall, okay? I'll do that. I think that'll be better. Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself. Hopefully y'all got something out of the message. I am going to get going here shortly. I'll have work in about an hour. Yes, it's backwards on camera. Right. Right. Okay. I'll put it on the community board, y'all. So y'all just look out for that. Also, if y'all aren't prone to going on the community board, please do, child. I keep y'all posted on there, a random updates, telling you different deals that are going on. I'm gonna start giving out promo codes, y'all, for these new products. Free tarot giveaways. Just pay attention to the community board, look pictures, just all type of stuff. I am active in the community board. So yeah. I also put like polls up there on you guys get to choose the new videos that I come out with, topics that we discuss, new tarot readings that we'll do, all that good jazz. Also, if you're just curious to some of the products that we have on Ugly and Organic, here is the website, tomorrowomne.wixsite.com. Go over there and check out my products just to see what I have to offer. Natural oils, y'all. I do bedtime oils. I have hair oils. I'm working on some different things that, I'm keeping on the hush. We also have goat's milk soap, y'all, just a plethora of things. I will also make sure that I snag some screenshots from the website. That way, I can show y'all here live what we have to. This beat kind of reminds me of I ain't got no money. Uh, uh, I ain't got no car to take you on a date. I can't even buy you flowers, but together we'll be the perfect soulmate. Ah. But all right, y'all. It doesn't look like anybody needs a tarot reading or would like one. I think we covered the bases today, though, y'all. Okay, we got into it. So thank you again, Spirit, for that. Thank y'all for tuning in. I like that song too, Shayla. That's my stuff. Definitely. Ooh, y'all not doing nothing else. Let's check out some of the music they have on this restream. Y'all know we still new over here. Let's see what this lounge. This is lounge. What do y'all have planned for this Sunday? We can chit chat for a bit longer. I got a good 10 minutes, 10, 15 more minutes I can spare. Is anyone planting or gardening? I have a couple of plants out, but I have not done the big garden thing like I did last year. It's still not too late. I really need to get on that, y'all. But I'm not gonna lie, I just have not been motivated. I have not been motivated. Oh, I have another question too, y'all. How do y'all feel about the Rugrat gang? Let me can back up, y'all. Let me can back up. Wow, y'all, look. How do y'all feel about us coming up, like doing our own book club? I've tried this a couple times on here, but my spirit guide said right here today, everything, all the ideas that I have is coming into fruition. So I need to just throw it out there. Like, I'm talking good books too, y'all. Like our first one, let me get our first book, okay? Oh. Yeah, them 30-year-old knees is knocking. Yeah, they, them 30-year-old knees is starting to knock. Okay, the closer I get, child. If you're over 30, you know what I mean. I'm almost there, child. They starting to trying to knock. Shayla says, I like that idea. Okay. Shayla also says, I'm off today, just resting, taking a walk later. Good. Get that cardio in. I'm glad that you're off today. I know you gotta be cooking, sis. What you cooking? What you cooking? I don't know, y'all. We might have to start us a new channel too, because I want to cook too. I have so much shit that I want to do, and I be procrastinating. That's really what it is. I'm just be real with y'all. So back to the book. Our first book would be. I like this beat, by the way. Night crawling. Uh huh. Get into her on the Oprah's Book of the Month Club of 2022. It's by Layla Motley. Okay, this is she, beautiful queen, Layla Motley. This was given to me from one of my close friends, and they really recommended me to read it. So it says for Oakland and its girls. So yeah, I hear great things about it. Let's go ahead and get into what do they call it? The prequel or the what do they call it? It says Kiara or is it Kiara? Kiara. I think it's Kiara because it has a A-R-A. We don't say Kiara. Kiara and her brother Marcus are scraping by in an East Oakland apartment complex, optimistically called the Regal High. Both have dropped out of high school, their family fractured by death in prison. But while Marcus clings to his dream of rap stardom, Kiara hunts for work to pay the rent, which has more than doubled, and to keep the 9-year-old boy next door abandoned by his mother safe and fed. One night, what begins as a drunken misunderstanding with a stranger turns into the job Kiara never imagined wanting, but now desperately needs night crawling. Her world breaks open even further when her name surfaces in an investigation that exposes her as a key witness in a massive scandal within the Oakland Police Department. Rich with raw beauty, electrifying intensity, and piercing vulnerability, Night Crawling marks the stunning arrival of a voice unlike any we have heard before. Mhm. It sounds good. It sounds really good. So let me know if y'all want to read this with me, and we'll get this started ASAP because I'm ready. hmm I'm ready. Ooh, not that I just hey spirit 111. Not that 111. What are the odds that I just opened the book on page of 111? Sounded good, didn't it? Though we might have a good book on our hands. The ones that I tried before, they just weren't really that interesting. There is a book that I would like to dissect and talk about, do some social commentary on. It's called White Fragility. Let me get that and show y'all that book too. And there's this other one. These are more serious books, y'all. Not saying that Night Crawling isn't a serious book, but White Fragility is a very, very deep book that talks about racism, where it stems from. It says White Fragility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism. It's by Robin DiAngelo, who herself is a white woman. Let me show you what she looks like. She's an amazing author, okay? Amazing, amazing author. So, like I said, this is a serious book. This um it will bring out a lot of emotion. But having read like a quarter of it, it's a really good book, and I would recommend it. Like, read this book, y'all. Like, read it. I bought this at Barnes and Noble. I always wanted to check that book out. It's Shayla, and like I only read like a quarter of it, probably not even that much. And it's yeah, and she like she puts it in your face. She's not. She does not hold anything back. Like, and she makes it clear that this book is just like it's written for her fellow white people to like wake them up. Um, this other book is called Trauma and Recovery: The Aftermath of Violence from Domestic Abuse to Political Terror. This book also heavily talks a lot about trigger warning. Trigger warning. It talks a lot about um, incest, and what that does to your mind socially. And this is so yeah, I want to do serious books, and I also want to do, lighter books. I want to do funny books, but I'm more so connected to suspense, suspenseful books, books that have to do with like childhood trauma. I like books that deal with things from the hood, um, night crawling, stuff like this. There was another book that I just read a couple months ago. It's in my room, and it's basically a gangster novel about this dude getting caught up in the crack game and all. Yeah, it's good. Which I read it on here, so yeah. So yeah, y'all, we'll start with night calling. So I don't know when, but we'll do that soon because I'm ready. So hopefully y'all tune in. Just be looking out, on the community board. I will definitely let y'all know, keep y'all updated on when we will begin. Before we get out of here, I want to show y'all what I got from Amazon. It's a cute little outfit, little two piece, short, stretchy, and a halter top. I'm giggling, y'all, because this is like, for me, this is like a lot of skin. Now knowing me, I'll probably wear like a shawl or something over it, like, cute little something. Or, I don't know, maybe a half jean jacket or something. I don't know, and I don't even know if I have enough breasts to fill this shirt out, but the pants are a large. I had to, Shayla, don't laugh at me. I had to get a large because, the ass is on 1,000, but the breast is on B cup. So I'm trying to figure out how, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure Shayla, I'm dying. Why couldn't I have, why couldn't I have both? But it's okay. It's all right. As long as the shorts fit and they fit. I tried them on already. So, and they're not like all up my ass with ass cheeks falling out. So I did good on the size. But the shirt, um, I might have to wear like, I might have to wear like a push up bra, y'all. Thank you, sis. Thank you, girl. But yeah, I thought it was cute, y'all. This was 11 bucks. So I said, oh yeah, let me get this real quick. It's cute. So I will definitely post a picture when I wear it. Show y'all what she's giving. Oh, not I broke it. Cheap ass bag. Not I sealed it closed though. It broke it. What the fuck? So I'm gonna have to rip this open, y'all, to get it back open. Goodness gracious. Mm. Poor little thing. Ain't that about a bitch? You can't fix it, right? Like, no. Mm. All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Okay?